Hey you guys, welcome back to the show. Today we're going to have a full piece done that is 6 hours of work jammed into 6 minutes. So hopefully I don't talk as fast as the time lapse is going, because that would cause problems for me. Anyhow, while the rough sketch is being performed here, I got the idea for this kind of lady eating some flowers in her leisure time by going out to some tea with some friends, getting the rose flavor, and just, what if I drew a lady eating roses? So I tried that, and when I was thumbnailing it out, none of the compositions worked. Nothing I came up with worked, and I tried at different angles, I tried different ladies, I tried different hair, I tried a lot of stuff, which you do in thumbnailing. That's what that process is for. That's why they teach you to do that in your illustration classes. But yeah, it wasn't working, so I set it aside. And soon after that, I was flipping through a sketchbook and found these sketches of little flower sprites in teacups that I'd whipped up, and I thought, well, I'll combine the two. Went with my gut, saw what happened if I made the lady a flower lady in a bathtub, because I like the shape of bathtubs. I like the shape of the clawfoot bathtubs. And it's okay to draw things just because you feel like it. And bam, here we are. That's the story of this piece. So while I'm blocking in these grays here, which I really like to do, I picked that up from an artist a while ago. I forget who exactly, but a lot of artists do it. It's impossible. It's kind of impossible for me to pin down who. If you follow any other artist, which you probably do, most likely they do some kind of process like this, where they block in the colors with just a gray first. And I just lock the layer, get the shape in, or reverse that, get the shape in, lock the layer, and then I use the lasso tool, or just kind of brush in the general shape and then fill it in with the bucket. Because for me, that is a faster process, and I'm very comfortable with that process. Other people may not be. That is up to you. Oh, I'm sorry. Why do I get burpy when I do these things? Oh, so right here, I'm experimenting with different colors because I'm working with a complement here, which is the pink and the green. Technically, it's red and green that are complements on the color wheel, but pink and green is pretty close. And so the reason why I was kind of tweaking with those colors was to see how to make them harmonious, because the color complements, while a very powerful color combination, like if you see a piece that's all blue and you see a little pop of orange, your eye is immediately drawn to that orange, which can be the intent, which is a good plan, which is why color theory is a great thing to learn. And if you have not gone through a color theory class or watched a video on it or read a book, I highly recommend it because it's very useful information. Like so. So with red and green especially, it can be very difficult for the eye to look at, especially if they're like super saturated. So if you have a very bright light green background and you have bright red text, the red text I think will vibrate a little bit. Or if it's bright red with light green text, the green text will vibrate a little bit. And that's because your eyes are kind of getting strained just looking at it. So, and it's technically because they're so close in value that your eyes don't really know what to do. Some colors, even at their most saturated, will have a value, be the same value. Because every color has its own value. That's why you take your art classes. The first art classes will be in black and white, so you can get the concept of value and understand it. That way, when you get to working in color, you're not freaked out so much. When I was working for the school, I saw a lot of people get very flabbergasted when they started working in color. So they just stuck with black and white or monochromatic paintings. Monochromatic is a great introduction to color. But they would either be just scared to do it, which I would just tell them, do it anyway, see, experiment with it. Experimentation is key in art. But yeah, they would get really scared of color, and they shouldn't be. They already had the basics of value down, so if the colors weren't working, squinting your eyes at it will actually help you see some of the values. If you don't have like a piece of red styrene paper, or just a transparent plastic red sheet of paper, that will even out the values for you. That'll help you value check. But yeah, don't be afraid of color, guys. It's a great thing to start out in, but it's all color theory helps, and understanding values helps a lot too. Just because color can mess you up because you're distracted by how pretty it is and how excited people get to start working in it. So, yeah, value checking, understanding light, they're basics for a reason, and you should practice them. Anyhow, we're getting towards the end of this video. I'm super happy with how this came out. I love the way the water came out. I liked the lady. I liked her hair. I will put the link up to the full image onto my Tumblr, and I will put all those links, the Tumblr links, the Twitter link, in the description below. So, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for enduring my experimentation for a little bit. I'm still trying to get the hang of what I'm doing here on YouTube, but I'm sure that I'll get there at some point. I will know what I'm doing soon. Right now, I'm gonna act like I do. Fake it till you make it. Thanks for watching, guys.